Good afternoon again, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We'll get to the JRC in a moment. First, brief disclaimer. If you're unfamiliar with the Stop the Shops campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, all pertinent links are going to be right there in the description box for you. That way, should you like to do a deep dive on either subject, you're definitely going to be able to do so. Brief trigger warnings, this channel is marked not for kids for a reason. I do use profanity, and when we talk about places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. So, if you have young children present that are 16 and younger and they are watching this, parental supervision very much advised, alright? Okay. Where we left off, this one says, I support the proposed ban. Short, sweet, and right to the point. Gotta love it. Let's go back to where we were. Alright, here we go. This person says, I have many dear friends and a sibling with autism. I think it's absolutely inhumane to use shock devices on autistic people. So do I. If it would have brought torches and pitchforks to Guantanamo Bay, we should not be allowing it to happen to disabled people. It's really that simple. My label should not be your get out of jail free card when it comes to tormenting and torturing people like me. You don't get an excuse just because I have something you don't. Okay? Autistic people are already subjected to so much mistreatment and have elevated rates of PTSD as a result. That is actually a fact. Actually a fact. In fact, they provide a link right here. And because I'm me, we're going to look at it real quick. Look at this. Trauma and Autism Spectrum Disorder. Review proposed treatment adaptations and future directions. Coming from the NIH, National Library of Medicine. This was put out in 2019, so just a few short years back. So, yeah, they put down the point, don't they? Very well done, and good job getting that link in there as well. Alright. Now we go to this one here. This one says, please ban this. It's an abhorrent and unnecessary practice that has no significant scientific evidence proving its effectiveness, improving long-term mental health outcomes, and it likely only serves to traumatize and harm already struggling individuals. Some of these folks at the JRC literally just have post-traumatic stress disorder. And in order to help them not freak out, they want to put them on a shock device. Now, folks, do you have any veterans in your family? I have veterans in my family. My brother has a particularly special post-traumatic stress disorder coming from the fact that he was there in 2005 when that maniac opened fire at Fort Hood. You guys remember that story? Opened fire, killed a few of the soldiers there, got took down by a military policewoman. Remember that? I remember that. Now, imagine him, somebody who's gone through that kind of horrific event, and putting him on a device like the GED. About how well do you think that's going to go? Logically speaking. Like, you don't need to have a psychologist or psychiatrist degree to understand how badly that can go, how quickly it can get bad. Right? We're not dealing with people who want to actually have rational conversations here. We have individuals that have been so indoctrinated by people like Dr. Israel that no logic is allowed to enter into their eardrums. Just say. It says, you have the power to do a simple good. Please do. Like, at the very least, maybe stop torturing us for existing. You know, we are already tortured enough simply being in a world not built for us. Like, is it necessary to pile on more trauma? For real. We go through enough hell. Alright, we're going to do one more here. This one says, we must end the practice of torturing autistic children with electricity as a form of behavior modification. Until we do so, we will have even less of a right than we already do to claim ourselves to be a nation that champions human rights. Go off. Go off, because I've been saying that since the 2010s. Since the 2010s. Now, on that note, folks, I know it's short, but we're going to go ahead and close out for this one. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few we do tend to get removed from time to time. So if you all would be so kind, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and as always, folks, please don't forget to hit the comments. Make sure you're still set up for notifications as well. We're going to be continuing on with the Down the Rabbit Hole series, as well as the Snake Oil Salesman series on Saturdays and Sundays. We don't want you to miss anything. I do appreciate your time, and as always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea absolutely do hope you have a good one. I will see you all here in a little bit. Bye-bye, everyone.